500 of them that knew he was doing the wrong thing, pretended in one way or another to get ill or sick or wounded or injured on the way. Ubaidullah wasn't waiting because he had somewhere to go very fast. Anyone got injured, anyone got sick, he'd leave them behind. And that's what they wanted. Now these 500 people, knowing very well what Ubaidullah ibn Ziyad is going to do, or what he was sent to do. So not a group of them that you overpower Ubaidullah ibn Ziyad. So one person, let's say one person sacrificed their life. What kind of fear did they have from doing that which they knew was right at that moment? One person showcased 1 ounce of bravery in that moment. Look at where Imam al-Hussein would be. You know when you look at domino effects? And we can say, if this person, and if that person, if I acted in such a way, if I was not scared or afraid or reserved to do this or to act as such. And we have that in our lives. We wish that we acted in a different way than the way that we acted in certain situations, that we were fearful, because we later found out that that fear was not in its place. You know, and oftentimes we do things not contemplating over the majesty of Allah. So as an example, sometimes we look at a business transaction. And we look at a business transaction and we think it's a no-brainer. Without a shadow of doubt, there's a lot to be gained in this transaction, but it's questionable. I might be cheating someone. I might be, cutting corners, Islamically speaking. Because why? You think to yourself that I'm never going to get another opportunity like this again. And that's why you may go towards doing that transaction. I'll give you a story, because you and I both know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written for us our rizq. Allah has written for us our death. A personality narrates, Imam Amir al-Mu'mineen comes to the mosque with his, either it was a horse or a mule. He wants to tie it up. He didn't find any way to tie it. When he wanted to pray, he sees a servant. He says to him, can you please hold my horse or mule until I pray, and I come out and I'll take it from you. Amir al-Mu'mineen goes in, prays 2 rak'at, comes out. The horse is there, the servant is not, and neither is the saddle. So he's looking around, where's the servant? Nowhere to be seen. So he takes the horse, goes into the markets, looking between the shops, and he sees his saddle. And he says, who's given this to you? He goes, a boy came not too long ago and gave this to me. Amir asks him, he says, how much did you pay him? He says, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, I'll give him 2 gold coins. So Amir says, Subhanallah. Sadaqa wallah Rasulullah. He says, by Allah, Rasulullah again was truthful. Why? He says that Allah has written your rizq. You're the one that makes the choice whether you attain it through halal and haram. He says, how so? He says, that 2 gold coins, in my intention when I left the mosque, I was going to gift him 2 gold coins for him holding my horse and protecting the saddle. When we understand that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written it for us, but we make a choice. Hurr ibn Yazid al-Riyahi, on the 10th of Muharram, possibly he could have died. Either side of the army. He just had to choose on which side that he wanted to be on. The side that will be a heavenly abode, or a side that's going to be in the pit of hellfire. There's no third side about it. But he makes a choice. Was he fearful? Yes. Was that fear in the right place?